This is the fourth part in what I believe is a six-part problem, which reads, we get some data that shows the hours per day 11 patients suffered from headaches before and after soft tissue treatment therapy at alpha equal to 0.01. Is there enough evidence to conclude that the tissue therapy works? In other words, does it reduce the length of the headaches, time they spend with headaches? And this part of the problem, we're going to use the t-test to find the standardized test statistic, given by this: t equal to d bar, which is our mean of our differences we calculated in the last, minus mu sub d divided by standard deviation sub d, s sub d divided by square root of n. We calculate this, it'll give us our standardized test statistic. Since we are testing, that the difference is either there aren't any or they are negative. In other words, the soft tissue therapy actually causes more headaches. That's what we're testing. We'll just assume it equals 0 for the sake of our test statistic, and then the whole test region past that, or the whole reject region past that, will take into account for the ones that are less than. So we assume, if you would, mu sub d is equal to 0 for this. And so we plug in what we have from the previous video. We calculated the mean of our differences to be 1.045. We subtract mu sub d from that, divide that by 0.47, our s sub d that we already calculated in the last video, divided by the square root of 11. Here again, be careful how you put this in a calculator. In Excel, it would look something like this: equals 1.045 minus 0, that's my numerator, divided by, I'm going to put my whole denominator in parentheses to be safe, 0.474 divided by 11 raised to the 1/2 power. That's your square root of 11 there. We close that off, and then that's that. Close the denominator off, and this gives us our standardized test statistic, 7.312. That's our standardized test statistic based on all these values that we calculated in the previous videos.